Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. Hi everyone. This is a practical briefing on data analysis on lipoproteins. We start this briefing with introduction and lipoprotein electrophoresis principle. This is a bit of introduction about plasma lipoproteins. So what are plasma lipoproteins? They are spherical micromolecular complexes of lipids plus specific proteins on their surface called lipoproteins. They include chylomicron, very low density lipoproteins, or also known as pre-beta lipoprotein, low density lipoproteins, beta lipoprotein, and high density lipoproteins, alpha lipoproteins. Although there are few types of classifications, lipoprotein can be separated by gel electrophoresis. So this figure here shows the setup of gel electrophoresis. This is the general principle of electrophoresis. Separation, migrations, or mobility of charged components such as lipoprotein is based on net charge and size in a solution due to influence of an electric field. Smaller and more charged ions move rapidly towards electrode of opposite charge. We go to specifically on lipoproteins electrophoresis. So what is the principle of lipoprotein separations? So basically, lipoproteins are all exhibit a net negative charge, and this charge is determined by both the apoprotein and lipid constituents of the lipoprotein particles. So lipoprotein separations or mobility towards positive charge depends on net negative charge and size. So in general, the lipoprotein with more contents or highest contents of protein will have most negative charge, whereas for the chylomicron that has the most lipid will have less negative charge. So because of that, chylomicrons will stay at the origins, and for the HDL with the most negative charge will move towards the anode faster compared to the other lipoprotein particles. So what determines the overall charge of proteins? The charge is determined by the specific apolipoproteins or apoproteins. HDL, LDL, VLDL have different apolipoprotein patterns which allows the separations by electrophoresis. Chylomicron contains only less than 2% of apolipoproteins, or the lowest protein content, and stay at the origins of the electrophoretic separations. The patent for plasma lipoprotein electrophoresis, also being called as plasma lipoprotein electrophoretograph. So this is the typical patterns of electrophoretograph, shows at the origin here, which is the chylomicrons, beta, which is LDL, pre-beta lipoprotein VLDL, and alpha lipoprotein, which is HDL. So the alpha lipoprotein HDL band is the fastest moving fraction, and it is located closest to the anode. The beta lipoprotein LDL band is usually the most prominent fractions and is near the origin, migrating only slightly anodic to the point of applications here. The pre-beta lipoprotein or VLDL band migrates between alpha and beta lipoprotein. Chylomicrons, when present, stay at the points of applications. In samples with very high levels of chylomicrons, they will appear to be a smear of material extending anodically from the points of applications to the beta band.